Hey, good morning, YouTube. My name is Ekuegan, and in today's video, we're gonna go over the Adept hung jury. A lot of people ask a lot of questions about it. What I would go for, what perks I feel like are viable on this gun. So far, I would say this is probably my closest thing that I've gotten that I like. There's a few different roles that I want for different purposes, and I'm gonna go over that in a bit here. So let's jump over to Gunsmith real quick. And let's go through like the roles that are possible for this weapon. Just looking at it from a flat out distance, one thing that like irks me about the hung jury is that it takes over your whole sight. Like when you actually have the weapon equipped, it takes over the entire screen sometimes. I don't know why it feels like that, because other armored weapons didn't really feel like that. I don't know. It's just an odd thing to me. Okay. In endgame PvE, I feel like something like rapid hit and explosive are going to work well together. And you guys know how much I vouch for explosive payload. It does a lot, especially in endgame. It doesn't matter if it's an overload, if it's a barrier, or if it's an unstoppable. Explosive covers a lot of damage, and in a bunch of the thing is, the area of effect, detonation, or impact, you can see here, it says explosive payload creates an area of effect, detonation, on impact, meaning it doesn't just cover one spot, it covers multiple spots, which allows your champion weapons to be more consistent. Not only that, you also get the, increased damage, right? You get 11% to precision, 15 to non-precision. All right. When it comes to the magazine, there's not too many things I could go for here. If I go for flare mag, well, it doesn't make any sense because rapid hit also gives me stability and reload, so there's no point in having this. If I'm gonna go with steady rounds, maybe you're on controller, or maybe you feel like you need more stability, this might be the play for you if you really feel like the gun is not stable. But hear me out here. You also have rapid hit, which is going to increase your stability. So I don't see that as a viable option either. Now, alloy mag is pretty neat, but it's fast to reload when the magazine is empty. Once again, rapid hit kind of takes out a bunch of these things, which allows you to either go for accurized rounds, where you can have more range, which is on a scout. You don't really need that much range. Just hear me out there. So instead, you can go for mag size. When it comes to mags, I like tactical. Why do I like tactical? Because normally tactical will give you magazine, reload speed, and stability. But now in this instance, rapid hit can also do that for you. So now you have two things that could possibly do that for you. And not only that, but your mag goes up to 17. If you don't care, I would say you can go for appended. But my only thing about appended here is appended only gives you one more than tactical. And tactical still adds a little bit to reload and stability. And that goes on top of rapid hit. Now, if you don't really give a damn that much, you could probably go with the magazine at extended, which gives you 3 more shots. But on a scout rifle, I don't feel like it's not needed much, so I will probably go for tactical. Now, for things that are at light level, just like you're just messing around, you're doing patrols, you're doing like maybe the old raids or something like that, I feel as Firefly and Subsistence will be a better perk here. Okay, so Subsistence and Firefly. Now, Firefly gives you reload. Firefly, basically when you get kills, you have reload speed. Subsistence kind of allows you not to reload if you are getting kills. So then in this instance here, I am not going to go for any of these guys. Extended will actually be the play here because now my mag is a little bit bigger. So it is not a bad thing to have. So now extended kind of allows you to have a bit more. So you can go with extended, Subsistence, and Firefly. When it comes to the barrel, I usually just like hammer forge or full bore because I'm on mouse and keyboard. For most folks, if you want something that's like neutral, right, you could probably go for small bore or even fluted if you feel like you need more handling or stability on this gun. More handling on a weapon, the better it feels. So fluted might be one of your best options here. Now, away from that, if I'm looking at this from a PvP perspective, Bungie did talk about, they might be working on scouts. Maybe that buff that comes in might change how Crucible works a bit more too. Now, my good friend Cam loved this scout rifle right here, which is basically the no feelings. The no feelings is also a precision frames that came from Scourge of the Past. And I remember this because Cam always spoke about this perk. So now when we come back here and I'm looking at this, box breathing might be the play for you in Crucible. If you're a scout person, if you love scouts, this might be the play for you. Now, this gun also has heating up. So heating up, final blows with this weapon increase accuracy, stability while improving vertical recoil. You can put this together maybe with accurized, meaning you have more range. And like I said, handling is a pretty nice thing to have, whether you're on mouse and keyboard or controller. So fluted might be nice, or maybe you just want to go all out with range and use hammer forge. But I feel like fluted might be the best bet there. So heating up and box breathing might be something you want to keep an eye on. Okay. And whoever's watching this video, you're probably gonna ask me about One for All. One for All is pretty nice. I just don't know how much is gonna change the scout rifle. I'd rather just go with something that's consistent as the explosive payload instead of One for All when it comes to PvE. One for All is really nice. You can hit 3 different targets and then do more damage for that 10 seconds. I just don't see why I would go for that. But when it comes down to it, the roles that I would keep, right, are going to be, if I get me a subsistence dragon firefly, subsistence firefly, I will keep that. If I got me you know, this roll right here, if I got me an accurized heating up box breathing, I will keep it. If I got me a rapid hit explosive, I will keep it. So those are my suggestions for this scout rifle. And I know a lot of people asked me during this week, so I was like, let me just upload something to kind of break that down. So that is my complete breakdown for the hung jury. An end game, if I'm using the one that has explosive on it, I'm probably going to put on big adept ones because this is an adept weapon. The firefly one is very interesting when it comes to mods that you can put on. Hopefully in the future, Bungie maybe comes out with like adept firefly or adept dragonfly, or like a mod that's like a combination of both, which allows you to get more maybe a bigger radius of your firefly or a bigger radius of your dragonfly. I don't know. It'd be neat to kind of see something like that. And then of course for the Crucible one, there's like a bunch of different mods, right? You could probably go with like adept handling if you wanted to. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you have any questions, I'm usually live on twitch.tv/Ekuegan. You can find me there. And yeah, that's it for this gun. I see you guys on the next video, YouTube. Oh, yo, now I'm saying like, yo, hold on. I was saying like, yo, if you like this content, make sure you not only like hit the subscribe and like it, make sure you share with your friends, man, because I feel like there's people out there that need to kind of like look at the game from different perspectives and different synergies. Please put your boy on. All right, know what I'm saying? All right, my phone call is done. Okay, enjoy yourself. Thanks, man.